I'm sorry?
How will it be done? How are you going to kill me?
Listen,
I have a right to know.
let's not make this any more unpleasant.
Painless, long, and drawn out.
You need to accept this.
Who do I need to accept it, do I? And who do I need to accept it for exactly?
A fire.
Pardon.
That's how you're going to die. That's how she's going to die.
And there's no coming back from this, I assume. No last minute reprieve, no second chance, no waking up and finding it was a dream.
Not that human.
It worked the dirty den.
It's a matter of opinion.
The absolute native killed a taxi driver in the 60s. Did you know that, Richard?
No, I didn't.
The man committed cold-blooded murder, and he's rewarded with his own catchphrase and an audience of 13 million on Christmas Day. 20 years later, EastEnders killed him off again, properly this time, death by dog-shaped doorstop, contract terminated, for good. I don't know why they eventually sacked him.
Sure you're going to tell me.
For slagging off Shane Ritchie and sucking his own finger. Times have changed. But the fact remains, he was given a second chance despite the heinousness of his crime. Yet I made one perfectly reasonable request about the quality of the linen in my dressing room.
It's not just that.
I am fired for a role that I have played for the majority of my life. I do by some of the cruelest banning. I assume that my scorched and acrid body is to be shown to the nation in glorious technicolor.
7:30 on a weeknight.
But I'll be dead.
You won't.
She is! The audience.
Look, I'm sure there will be some discontent.
Ooh, discontent. May I remind you, Richard, that Joan La Pucelle has been frequently named as one of the greatest television characters of the last 20 years. I have a literal army of fans dedicated to me. I won a BAFTA, 3 National Television Awards, and a Blue Peter badge for that fight scene in 2008. And bear in mind, I filmed the whole sequence last thing on a Friday, one take, the rain.
Sorry, but that is our decision.
Of course, nobody's bigger than the kingdom. Not even the king, especially not the king. But still, if you want to kill your golden goose to get it to gold.
You don't see, do you? This isn't just over the fact that you've made all the other makeup girls cry at one point or another.
This again. That I have a voice. I have standards. And I refuse to have my spirit diminished by saggy fat white men who look like someone who's thrown mashed potato up a wall. No offense.
Look what he did to Talbot. He was one of our very best.
It's kind of the very medium. Certainly no Jed Mercutio.
You destroyed him. You are wicked and vile. Storyliners came up with another idea for your exit, but they deemed it too good. I'm going to say this very simply so there are no misunderstandings. You are going to die in a fire in the live episode So there is literally no chance of you ever coming back and contaminating the show with your vicious qualities.
You do know that's an oxymoron. Moron.
And going live to Joan's death scene in 3, 2, 1, cue the flames, final shot, and then roll the credits until I shout cut. Action.
Loyal viewers,
Dead.
I just wanted to let you know who they have killed tonight.
Somebody get her off.
Not some ditzy drama school graduate,
For real.
but one of the greatest actresses of our times. A woman who inspired a generation, who gave a voice to the underrepresented, and who only didn't get happy value because Sarah Lancashire was cheap.
Oh, for God's sake, someone do something.
To bring joy and drama and range to the kingdom. And, well, there's not many out there who can carry the first comedy cannibalism story in British soap. To all those with fans, our army, those of you on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, know that the people vices have blood on their hands today. My virgin blood, as it pours from me violently, will cry the vengeance at the gates of heaven. So, if that should beat anything Dirty Den ever had to offer. And advice. Never miss, because our thorns will make you weak. Weeds, on the other hand, only have tiny little breaks.